So I don't know, I guess I could try to explain this a bit more. Pinch harmonics. So I touched briefly on this in the previous one, but I think I should do it again just to kind of get it out in the open again. So you have your harmonics. Let me move this a little bit. You have your harmonics, right? That's on the D string, but yeah. Wherever you want to find them. So when approaching pinch harmonics, just treat your finger like it's the nut right here, right? So let's go for 5. So if it's on 1, it would be on 6. And then on 2 it would be 7. I'm just going to, because I can't really reach that way, but yeah. 3 would 8, 4, 9. And you get to the point where you can kind of stretch to whatever harmonic you want to do. Do a Steve Bailey thing, use your thumb. And if you had a fretless, I think you saw it in the beginning here, I was doing this with a fretless, like you could, you press on the harmonic, and then you press down the note. But you kind of have to do it with this like gliding motion, otherwise you lose the note, and you can't do it on a fretted too well because the frets kill the note, so you can kind of hear it, right? And that goes back to that whole finding the harmonic or whatever. And when, in that one part in Portrait of Tracy, when he's doing the 4, but he moved it up 2 frets. So he just found essentially that harmonic, but on the 6, right? Can't do that chord, but, and he does it at the end too, by doing the 9 thing, but he found the 9 up here. So it's all about finding those harmonics with each fret, right? And where it really gets fun is when you're up here, and the same rules kind of apply, but it's kind of backwards. So your 12 would be 24. That's the same note. So if you play 5 here, it's the same note. So when you have, let me think here. If you had the 5th here, it'd be equal to the 13th harmonic there, right? So instead of doing that weird move, you could just kind of, and take it even further if you want to try to find the 5th harmonic here. It'd be fret like 30 something, right? 39 or something like that. Whatever you want to do there. And in the beginning, or one of the videos in the beginning, you saw me do this. That's just pinch harmonics by tapping them, kind of Billy Sheehan style. So when I use my finger to just hit the open string and that in chord motion, and I'm making sure to have my finger on those harmonics. And on the chords, I try my hardest to get the chord right up down here as well as down here. So you have a major third, minor thirds, and if I was going to do a 5th, I'd probably use these 2 fingers, the index and ring. And you have to get kind of a feel for it. And the way you find these pinch harmonics all over your guitar or bass is you just have to look for them. You know, it's part of the adventure in guitar and bass and stuff. Finding where all those little notes are. And you might not even be able to find some of them if you're not set up right. I mean, I took a lot of time trying to figure out how to set up this bridge. Yeah, set up this bridge so that all those harmonics were right where they needed to be. Because if it's, you know, up too far or down too low, they won't be in the exact right place and they might sound funky. And also you can tell if you play this note and it sounds different than that note. If it sounds sharp, you can tell, you know. This might be a little sharp, I don't know. But yeah. And then when you approach chords, I'm just going to quickly go back to where I was talking about. When you approach chords, you do the same type of thing. You're looking for, you know, 26, 20, 25, and 27. For that, you know, major 7th chord or whatever. There's a accompaniment part, I think, to one of the basic streams thing where he does it just like a major chord, right? Does it all pinch harmonics and then bring it down and then down to minor. You can tap it too if you want. You know, try to experiment with raking things. It's a big Steve Bailey thing where he'll do one note and then just kind of I mean, you wouldn't do those chords, but you know, whatever. And I don't really know what else to tell you. And if I keep forgetting things, you're gonna have to tell me in those comments by saying, "Hey, what the hell are you thinking? You completely overlooked this part," or whatever. And just remember, anything you can do with your right hand, you can do with your left. So you can find that 5th harmonic, you know, whatever. Take it all the way down. So explore and try to find whatever you're looking for. And if you need help, don't yell. Catch you later.